In our view, it is the responsibility of government to provide equality of opportunity with a fair and comprehensive support system for those who are most vulnerable. After that, it's up to individuals in the community to accept personal responsibility for their lives and their destiny. Our first budget is based on the premise that it is fair to expect those who have the capacity to pay should accept more personal responsibility for their cost of living, their cost of raising their children, their health services and their education services. It is nonsensical for government to continue to spend money at existing levels with the knowledge that this spending will not be sustainable and that in the years to come we will not be able to adequately assist those in genuine need. This is unfair to those who most need our help, and it's unfair to future generations who must pay the bill. It is unfair to keep a system intact that is clearly not encouraging participation and personal responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, our welfare system is unsustainable in its current form, and it is not well targeted to those that really need our assistance. The federal government will spend $146 billion next year on welfare. That is 35% of the federal budget. We spend more on welfare than we spend on any other single policy area, including health, education or defence. Payments are too broadly available to too many people. As a result, less is available to those most in need. At the moment, over half of Australian households receive a taxpayer-funded payment from the government. Over half of Australian households. According to the OECD Household Income Survey, Australians in the lowest 20% of income had the highest reliance on government for income of any country in the world. They have less private income and more government income than Germany, France, the Netherlands, Finland, Norway, or many other countries where government is much larger and the private sector much smaller as a percentage of the economy. This OECD survey illustrates that our income redistribution from taxpayers to tax receivers is more comprehensive and broader than any other country in the world. To put it in perspective, around 1 in 10 households rely entirely on the government for their household income. 13% of young Australians receive youth allowance. Over 70% of Australians over 65 receive the age or service pension. More than 1 in 20 working-age Australians receive the disability support pension. So we have a very comprehensive welfare system. But it should not be taboo to question whether everyone is entitled to these payments.